What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? You now tuned into the 50-50 Felipe show, and I'm your host, Felipe. One time for that. I know right now you're probably asking yourself, why this fool got that mask on and he dipped in black like that? Well, tonight I'm bringing you a story. It's story time. You dig me? It's story time. Tonight I'm going to bring you tonight's episode. Tonight's episode is about none other than Trenton, New Jersey finest, Bayshawn Leary, a.k.a. Bay, a.k.a. Bayshine. Right? So that music right there just sets the mood, man. I'm just gonna put it like that from the door, man. We just gonna set it off like that from the door, man. Rest in peace to my boy, man. Rest in peace to my boy, man. Moment of silence for my boy one time. R.I.P, my nigga. What up, though? Tonight's episode, man, we just gonna set it off, man. It's a story about a young man by the name of Bayshawn. Let me tell you a little bit about who Bayshawn was. And the things that he done. Bayshawn was someone's son. Bayshawn was someone's father. Bayshawn was someone's brother. Bayshawn was someone's uncle. Bayshawn was someone's nephew. Bayshawn was someone's friend. Bayshawn was someone's enemy. I had the pleasure to meet Bayshawn in the mid '90s. I say like '94, '93, '94. Bayshawn younger than me. I'm a little older than Bayshawn. That was always like little bro. I'm a little older than Bayshawn. Maybe like I want to say 5 years older, but you could never have told that because we hung together. And the things that I was into, Bayshawn was into. Bayshawn also was into different things on his own without me. But when I first met Bayshawn, it was already like wartime. It was we were both in the streets. We both didn't have to be, but we both loved the streets and was fascinated by it. Like we both, so we kind of shared. So we kind of had that same, comparison. Like that same. That's something we shared from the door because we would always see each other out there, and he would always hear about things that I was doing in the streets that excited him. So it's not a lot of stories about me and Bayshawn it with our younger days that are like not non-violent or just being a badass. Because mind you, I'm older than him, so I'm already grown. I'm already in the streets. I'm already with doing doing whatever I want to do out there in the streets, respectfully. I ain't even talking about to people. I'm talking about like trying to find my way in life. So it kind of like Bay. Now he's Bay. So Bay following behind me now. But I don't really see it because of the things that he's doing. He already like into it. But at the same time, he's looking up to me. And I never really looked at it like that. I never did. I just looked at him as a brother. I know he looked at me as a brother, but I never really knew he looked up to me. Like years later, went down the line. We like in our late 30s and early 40s when I started really seeing that he looked up to me. And that's something that I always regret not paying attention. But I always knew he loved me, and I knew he fucked with me. But I never really knew he looked up to me until later in life. So me and Baby just on that type of time out there, just wilding, doing whatever. Baby, all right, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a few stories about Baby. All right, tell you a good story about Baby. No, I'm gonna tell you a funny story about Baby. I got an episode on here I believe I talked about when I got shot. So when I got shot, I'm laying in the hospital. Baby rushed up there to see me. Like maybe about 3 hours before, 3 or 4 hours before I got shot. He was the last one I was with because he asked me, did I want to hold a gun? I said, no, I'm good. He said, you sure? I said, yeah, I'm good. He took it with him. He said, where you going? I said, I'm gonna walk around the corner. He left in the cab. I walked around the corner and got shot. So when he found out, he came to the hospital once they allowed people to see me. This nigga was in the hospital crying. This nigga, tough ass baby. This nigga was in the fucking hospital crying, man. And I got shot in the leg too. But he told me he was like, I didn't know where you got shot at. Nobody told him nothing. He didn't know I got shot in the leg till he came up there. So when he heard I got shot, he was crying. So that was funny to me because it's like, look at baby crying, tough ass nigga, you know. So that was funny to me because it was like, look at this nigga crying, look at this tough ass nigga crying. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen him cry yet, but that was the first time I seen him cry is when I got shot. That was a funny story. Let me tell you something else about Baby I like. You ever had a friend that would do anything for you? I'm talking about anything. Like Baby the kind of person that will go borrow your car and you will say, don't let anybody drive my car. He'll tell you okay. And then when they come to me, he gonna let me hold it. And say fuck them. Or he gonna be like, man, fuck them, my nigga. Yeah, take the car. Now, I don't know what that falls under. I don't know if that falls under disloyalty or loyalty, but I'm just telling you who my nigga is. Feel me? Especially towards me. Now, I remember one time me and Baby was walking in the mall, and that's when they first came out with the mall cop on the scooter bike things and shit. early 2000s. Early 2000s. I want to say 2000 or 2001 maybe. One of the two. I want to say then. Back when they had the first start having the cops on them little things and shit. I remember they had me and Baby went to the mall and shit. He had his daughter with him. You feel me? And we had just got into the mall, but it was a cop out there. We didn't even see him. And Baby like did like this hook slide in the parking lot because we went to the mall like in the daytime. Wasn't a lot of cars out there in the parking lot, and he did a hook slide on purpose in the parking lot. And like cop was he really wasn't like making no scene at first till he saw us get out the car with his daughter. Then he really tried to pull up on us. We walking in the mall real fast, and everywhere we went, we had drugs on us. So we rushed in the mall. Baby carrying his daughter. His daughter probably was like 2 years old at the time. Yeah, like 18 months, 2 years old, probably at the most. And the cop was on us. I turned around. I said, "Yo, that nigga coming. He on our heels." We dipped off in the store, and I stashed my shit, my drugs in the store. And Baby stashed his drugs in his daughter pamper and looked at me and laughed. I just love my nigga. You feel me? I just love my nigga. And I gotta tell you who he was. I have to. No, that's not saying he didn't love his child. That's not saying he don't love his child. That's not saying he wasn't there for his child. I'm not saying that. I'm just speaking on my nigga. Baby was also friends with my mother. Now, here's the crazy thing. If in Brooklyn, we got this thing like if you friends with mommy, you Gucci. Hold on. Let me pop this shit and get into this. We got this thing in Brooklyn that if you friends with mommy, you Gucci. If you come in my house in Brooklyn, you Gucci. You don't go on people's houses. You can't go on people's houses. But if my mom's let you in the house, you like family. You Gucci. So even though we moved to Trenton, my mother kept that same attitude. Niggas couldn't come in my crib. Niggas couldn't come in my crib, man. Baby could come in there along with a few other real right niggas. My mom see me with these niggas all the time. She know them my niggas. My mom see me with these niggas all the time. She know what it is. Like, yo, them his brothers. So yeah, that rose they smell good, man. Hold on, pardon my soul. Let me get right real quick. Woo! I tell you what. I tell you what though. I miss my nigga, man. I tell you what though. I was like kind of unsure how this was gonna go, man. Close friend, man. Close friend. Bayshawn was a gang member. Bayshawn was Bayshawn was down with Shine, G Shine. Yeah. Bayshawn held rank inside that gang he was involved with. G Shine. I know I'm skipping years and stuff, but all of it's the same shit. All of it is the same shit when I speak about him. Gun busting, gun busting, gun shooting at the gun busting at the gun shooting. And you always hear the saying, you live by the gun, you're going to die by it. You will always hear it. I've always heard it. It scared me sometimes. It did. That's why a lot of the times I put the gun up. A lot of the times I put the gun down. And not only that, like going to jail for the guns and stuff like that, I was like, I ain't going back to jail for that shit. Like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many reasons. But still don't take this and run with it because I'm gonna always defend myself. You dig? But Bayshawn was loyal to Bebe was loyal to G Shine. He died G Shine. I seen Bayshawn do a lot for G Shine. And I'm not here to speak on no gang shit. I'm just here to speak on my man shit. But that's who he was. He was G Shine. He did a lot for them. And I knew I was his man. Overly loyal. Overly loyal individual. Give you the coat off his back. I remember I escaped from jail. I think I've talked about that in the episode before. I remember I escaped from jail, and Bebe was the one who house I ran to when I escaped from jail, and then ran to my girlfriend's house, caught her in the, well, she was in the shower, but a nigga was in the house. I only was locked up for what, 4 days before I escaped, bitch. Feel me? And I ran straight to Bebe. Bebe met me 6 o'clock in the morning when I escaped from jail outside. Like 8 o'clock that morning, I'm beating somebody up, robbing him for his shit. And Baby was right there. So like I said, he looked up to me, man. I did a lot of amazing things. This ain't about me though. But if I gotta say this, if I gotta say that, I gotta say this. A lot of niggas respect it. And Bayshawn was always Baby was always there for me though. Baby was like my brother. Baby put in work for G Shine. And how I knew because he would share things with me. Baby put in a lot of work for G Shine, man. And like I said, he had stain in that shit, man. Shout out to all the sets though. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with that, but shout out to all the sets. I seen Baby put in work for G Shine inside the building. I seen Baby put in work for G Shine for other G Shine members to come home, even if it had something to do with threatening and hurting witnesses. I seen him do that so his homeboy could come home. I seen him go to somebody's house and threaten them, put the fear guard in them, and tell them. I seen him do that. It's my brother. I was with him. At one point in time, I was with him every day for a long time, but we were a lot younger. Shout out to Baby Children, man. Shout out to his daughter. Shout out to his sons. Like, shout out to his all his children, man. Baby come from a thorough family. I know all of them. Most of them, anyway. Even when I was on the run, and then his whole family knew I was on the run because I escaped, so it was in the paper. It was a manhunt. Dogs, helicopters, boats, ships, no lie. I might have got, is that one of the articles? It could be. But anyway, no lie. And his family was the ones hiding me before I went to Brooklyn. We're talking about the 90s, so some saying thorough shit. Thorough shit. His uncle was hiding me. Big Fest was hiding me. Big Fest used to let me go to work with him and sleep on the truck because I was far away from Trenton, and nobody would be looking for me in Langhorne, Pennsylvania, at work, not even getting paid, just sleep on the truck because I'm tired because I've been up all night running and trying to make some money, and the police looking for me, the bounty hunters, the bells bombing, the dogs, the greyhounds, the helicopters, the police on the bike. Like, you know how the president come inside his gate in DC White House with all the, that's how they was riding around my hood looking for me with all those trucks and cars and motorcycle with flags on it and shit. So his family always fucked with me. They were thorough, man. Rest in peace, Uncle Lon. Rest in peace, Ike. Rest in peace, Mama Cat. Shit real. But yeah, my mom's like Baby. She loved Baby. She thought Baby was funny. She thought that nigga was funny. He had a lot of respect for my mother, just like I had a lot of respect for his. Rest in peace, Mommy Cat. Once again, brotherly love, shit though. Then we linking up with D. Us linking up with D, man. We linked up with D. D older than both of us, so D was like our big brother now. So he like, I'm Baby big brother, and D my big brother. And that's just how it was. It was like the chain of command together. We was like CNN, man. We was full of jail, guns, drugs, shootings, robberies, shootings. We was full of it. We was full of it, man. We was full of it. We was full of it. Shootings on 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 shootings. We was full of it. We was the YNs in the 90s. Me, D, and Bebe, we was the YNs of our neighborhood. I ain't lying. I don't care what nobody say. If you ain't gonna give it to me, you gonna give it to one. You gonna give it to Bebe. If you ain't gonna give it to Bebe, you gonna give it to D. And some people to say all three, because mind you, it's generations. D older than me. I'm older than Bebe. So Bebe generation might say he the wild one. My generation might be like, man, that nigga crazy. And the older generation be like, man, that nigga right there. And or it could be just one person that respected all three of our bang outs. But we weren't getting disrespected though. But this ain't about that. But like I said, in order to say that, I gotta say this. D's a real nigga. D's a real nigga. D who house I ran to too when I went on the run. When I escaped from jail. I ran into D and Bebe. When I escaped from jail. Real niggas, no cell phones, no TikTok, no communication, just knowing my niggas is home, knowing my niggas just came in from off the block. Knowing my niggas, no, I knew D father had to get up and go to work, so I knew I could catch him getting up I knew baby moms lived in Dolly Homes projects, so I could always go there. I could just always turn in. And if he ain't over there, they on Stuyvesant Avenue, big fest. So I could always turn a knob over there and walk in. But when we hooked up with D, it got a little different. We was really doing what we had to do out there. It's just more about the money then. When we hooked up with D, it was more about the money. The gun busting was there, but D was focused. D was focused on the money more. You know what I'm saying? He made time for that too, but he was into getting money. And so it was only natural that we do the same thing. We round him every day. So what's what we was doing? And we started getting money. We liked it, the money shit, but we loved that gun busting shit, man. We loved that shit. We always put the drugs up and grab the gun. Stupid niggas, man. Stupid wild niggas, man. It is, but it ain't. You dig me? I mean, one time me and Baby was locked up, and dude had came in with the weed, and he wasn't Sean. They put the fear of God in that nigga, man. They put the fear of God in there. Word the mother. They put the fear of God in that nigga, man. He gave Baby all weed, bitch. I said, damn. They said, look, Donald, look what I got. This for you. Word is mine. It's my nigga, man. My nigga. My nigga he was diabetic. Whole insulin shots, all that. I remember him calling me home from jail saying he had, I'm saying, sugar be all high and all that. Diabetes. Yeah, I remember Baby came to my house one day with all these bloods from Patterson. This nigga had like 7 bloods with him from Patterson, man. He had them knock on my door. He in the car. Niggas on my porch, all of them. Now I see him. I look out the window, my heart jumping. Cause it's about numbers, just me and my son there. Don't nobody know where I live at. But Baby and D. And maybe rest in peace Dula. And my brother-in-law. I look out the window, what the fuck? Cause look out the top window, I can see all the way down. What the fuck? Go that bitch peek out the window. I don't open the door though. My chirp go off. I said, yo. He said, what's good, Dunno? I said, hey, bro, it's mad niggas in front of my house. He was like, word, what you do? I said, what the fuck I do? Bitch, I ain't do nothing. I ain't even come outside. I've been in the house. I'm like, niggas out front, bro. He's like, go see what they want. I was like, come on, son. Like, bitch, they deep as hell. Knocking on my door. I was like, I don't even know them. He was like, they got masks on. I'm like, nah, it's broad daylight, bro. It's like 3 o'clock in the. Come on, son. Like, nah. He said, just go see who it is, boss, and call me back. Like, what? I ain't go to the door. Chirp go off. Beep. He was like, they left. I said, nah. He said, just go to the door, Bones, and see who they is. Just ask them what the fuck they doing, what the fuck they want. Grab your shit. You got your thing? I said, yeah. He was like, man, grab it. I said, nah, it's outside. Like, it's outside the house. Like, I got it stashed. It's not in the house, but I got it. It's just, I got to go out to get it. It's here, but it ain't here. He like, just go to the door and see who it is, Bones. So I was like, stay on the phone. He said, I'm on my way. I said, how long it'll take you to get there? Get here. He said, I'll be in like 15 minutes, Bones. I'm driving. I'm right there. I'm coming. So he said, go there, ask him why I'm here. I said, yo, who that? The nigga said, yo, Bones there. I said, what the fuck? Who that? Who you? He was like, never who that. Now some gang shit going on I don't even know about. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want to say nothing wrong. I'm like, all right, well, what you want? He like, Bones there? Like, yeah, it was good. That nigga said, come outside. Bruh. Then somebody knocked on the door laughing. It's baby. I said, oh, man, son. He was like, Dunno, you was scared? I was like, nah, I wasn't scared. We just always going to die, bitch. Everybody. Like, fuck it. Bitch. Can't be scared if you ready to die. Like, you already know what's going to happen. I was ready to die, bitch. I just didn't know what to do. I'm like, I'm going to run through here. My son in here. He like, I know that. I already know, son. I was outside the whole time. And he's like, yo, these my niggas from Patterson. I had a big porch. We sat on the porch and shit. He said, yo, we in the town tonight, bitch. I'm robbing everything. He's like, I'm robbing everything ain't nailed to the ground. Right? And he was trying to bail one of the homies out. See? I told you, Bebe was a loyal motherfucker. Bebe was a loyal dude, man. He was trying to get out one of the homies. Met the niggas, we chilled. They went about their business. I stayed in there with my son till my kid mom came home. I don't even think I went out that night. I just went, I don't think I even went out. Because I ain't see him for a while after that. Probably like 3 days. Bebe was Muslim too. Salam alaikum, baby. It's my Muslim brother. I seen Bebe do a lot for the deen. Fuck me. That thing good. When you drink that thing slow, Bebe did a lot for the deen, man. Same energy he had for Shah, he had from the Muslims. The same energy. Love. He was acting like the Muslims was the gang. The way he was doing shit for his Muslim brothers and sisters. In the name of Allah. Then I got shot again. This time Baby locked up. All I see is a car coming down the street. It's Mama Love. Come here, Bones. Your brother wants you. Hand me the phone. Yo, what's poppin', son? I'm like, what's good, Dunno? He's like, what happened? I heard you got shot. I said, yeah, son, got shot again. He was like, what? I said, yeah. He was like, oh, man, son, man, he hurt. I'm hurt, son. I'm hurt right now. That was my nigga, love. I love Baby. I love Baby. Rest in peace. I miss that boy. I miss Baby. Nigga was on the phone like, man, I'm stressed out, man. Just worried about you. Mommy told me you got shot. I was like, damn, word. I was like, he all right? She said she seen you. I said, yeah. I was talking to her like 2 days after it happened. Man, one day, Baby begged D to give him a gun. And he wouldn't give it to him. He called me crying. Donnell! I said, what's good? Let me tell you about bro. I said, what happened? He said, man, I got beef and he won't give me the what he called it, what we used to call it then? Oh, the thing. He won't give me the thing, man. Bitch need the thing. I'm like, word? He's like, yeah, man. I said, son, you just came home. You just came home, my nigga. Chill. You ain't been home 30 days. Yeah, but this some unfinished beef, son. This some unfinished beef. Done know some unfinished beef. Now I can't deny that because he in fear for his life. He mad. And he know I can't do. I'm on parole right now myself. He know that. I'm going to the program. He know that. I'm going to the drug to the parole program. He know that. So he know I'm in there all day. I can't give you nothing. I can't do nothing for you. Then when I get out of there, I got to go straight in the house. He knew my stipulations. I wasn't even outside to even do nothing for him. And somehow, some way, he got a gun that same day, real fast, and went and shot somebody early in the morning and went to jail for it. So some of these things I talk about, my boy, gonna be posted on my page. It ain't nothing like it ain't like I'm exaggerating. A lot of this stuff gonna be posted on the page, man. Rest in peace to Baby. Feel me? It ain't squilling if the whole world know you did it. Shout out to Baby, man. Shout out to my boy Baby. It ain't squilling if the whole world know you did it. Nigga went to jail for it. Nigga shot a nigga early in the morning. Bow! Wasn't even 8 o'clock in the morning. Wasn't even 9 o'clock in the morning. I want to say it was 7 o'clock in the morning. Caught the nigga creeping, slipping. So, oh, this nigga think I'm a joke? Boy, ran up on him early in the morning. Bow! Nigga. Take that, bitch. Rest in peace, Baby. So why he going to jail for that gun shit he just did? He in contact with me heavy, calling me. I'm giving him a little bit of money here and there. I'm in my own situation, or then I get locked up and come back home. So I've been in communication with him. I get to come back out. D got communication with him, so D give me his information and give my information to him. So he runs back into me on the phone. He in prison. I'm living in North Carolina now, and he in prison. I get out. He go in. He was trying to get up out of there on time. He was staying. He was being focused, staying out of trouble. When I ran into him, he had 2 years left on parole before he came home. I was talking to him for a good 6, 7, 8 months of that last 2 years. Cause then I go back to train from North Carolina. Right when I ran into Baby, I was on my last leg in North Carolina. I probably when I ran into Baby back on the phone, in North Carolina when he was in prison for shooting that guy early in the morning, that nigga early in the morning. I probably had lived in North Carolina only 5 months later, and then I went back to Trenton. So I lost contact with him, even though I knew D had it, but I didn't even think was seeing D. I don't even think I was seeing him at the time. I was just I was because I was living somewhere else. I think I was living in Violent. Matter of fact, I wasn't even living in Trenton. I was living in Violent. But whatever the situation was, I wasn't living in Trenton. I remember that. So I run back. I get back in touch with him on the phone, and he telling me he about to make parole, but he don't want to go to Florida with his wife. Then one conversation he'll call and say he going to Florida with his wife. So he said he wanted to go. I said, why don't you get parole to your brother house who live in who live in North Carolina, close to where I was living, because I was visiting his brother when I was down there. Mind you, this is baby family. This is his blood brother. Live in North Carolina. I end up living 5 minutes away from him. Look at God. North Carolina, went and lived 5 minutes away from my boy, but he turned out to be a sucker. I knew him for a long time. And I ain't even being rude and disrespectful to him. That nigga's a sucker. He did some sucker shit. He did some sucker shit for his own personality, his own identity, and he did some sucker shit playing on my name, like what suckers do. But he did some sucker shit. Not only to me, but he told Baby he couldn't get parole to his house in North Carolina because Baby called his wife a bitch. This the same stupid sloppy motherfucker that don't even respect his own wife. He tricking and shit, doing everything, paying for pussy, but he worried about his brother calling that his wife a bitch before he went to jail or on the phone, however, whatever. But the thing is, he's so respectful to his wife, but he cheating on her. It don't make sense to me. So now his brother can't live with him. I said, "Damn, you gonna not let your brother live with him?" Oh, he called my wife a bitch, Bones. I said, "Oh, that's corny as hell, bro." I don't give a fuck how many times my brother called my wife a bitch. He ain't gonna do it no more if he think he gonna live in my house. But I ain't gonna not tell him he can't because he did it. We all say shit. I'm just telling him, as long as you live here, she ain't no bitch, bro. That's it. You do that, you out of here. Especially with the stipulations you got. Parole will be finding out that you in here being disrespectful. You call my wife a bitch. You're going to the halfway house or all the way back in the house, but you gonna get out of this house. So that's what I would have told my brother. I would have just told him, no, get out here, find your way. Or I'd have been like, all right, you come to my house for 90 days, bitch. 90 days, you gotta go. Don't say nothing to my wife. I would have had stipulations like parole did, but he straight told his brother no. So Baby forced to live in Florida with his wife, which he don't want to because he don't trust her. He don't even really like the bitch. She just know how to get him because she knew she's about her money. Pardon me. I ain't got nothing bad to say about his wife. I'm just telling you, my boy didn't really want to live there. He wanted to live with his brother in North Carolina, especially when he knew I lived out there. You know how long it took his brother to tell me that his brother be calling him? I was with him for a while before he told me that. You know, Baby be calling my phone. Never told me that for a long time. I mean, I wanted to ask him, but I knew he was a cornball. I ain't really think his brother fucked with him. I fucked with him because he was cool. His baby brother. He really, it was like, it's all right. This ain't even about him. Motherfuck him. Rest in peace to Baby. Rest in peace to Uncle Lance. Rest in peace to Ike. Rest in peace to Mama Cat. So Bebe was denied parole. Well, not denied, but Bebe had to make his parole plans to Florida. So now he in Florida. He ain't even got no money. He ain't got nothing going on. His wife got something for him, but Bebe want it all. Bebe want it all. Bebe don't want 5, 10,000. Bebe want everything you got because he would give it to you. I'm dead serious. If you got a wave, he want the phone, he want the car, he want the gun, he want the block. He wants you to show him everybody, and he wants you to just go lay down somewhere. He gonna run. That's how he coming. I got it. Don't know. I got this. Just watch my back. That's all he gonna say. So whatever somebody was giving him down there, it wasn't enough to keep him. So he kept coming back to Trenton. I was seeing him. And me and him had a falling out because he came down to Trenton. And when he came down to Trenton, he ain't had no money to go back to Florida on the train. However he was getting down there, he had no money to go back down there. He waiting for this person to give him some money. This person got 500 for him. This person got 1,000. This person got 300. This person ain't picking up. You know the game. You got to chase these niggas down for it. Take me over here, boss. Take me over there. I'm taking them everywhere. Niggas ain't home. Niggas ain't picking up the phone. Niggas giving them shit, but not giving them what they said he was going to give them. He way coming from Florida trying to get money. Because we ain't cash apping right now. We ain't cash apping right now. Cash app could have been around, but it wasn't really. We weren't heavy on it like that when Bebe got murdered, 2020, 2021. It wasn't that big. Keep it real. Probably could have been around, but Cash App wasn't that big like 2021. Because I have his Cash App in my phone. And he would have been doing that from jail. And when I was sending him money through jail, I think it was through JPay. Yeah, it was through JPay. So my boy living in Florida, coming down. Man, give me some money. I'm fucked up. I ain't got no money down there. Yada 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 yada. This bitch gave me some money out, and now she acting funny, so I gave her the money back. All this crazy shit. Now she can't pay the bills. Why would you give me money and you know the bills is laid down? Oh man, and now we been out. She gonna give me the money, and now we ain't got no lights, and it was a whole bunch of shit came with him transitioning, and then he can't find his groove down there, so he wanted to come back to Trenton, which is the office. He wanted to kick his feet up, get his bands up. But I'm telling baby, you've been gone for some years, bro. It ain't like that no more. He thinking it's like standing on the corners and shit. Like motherfucker gonna make $900 in 3 hours, like niggas used to 20s and 40s all day long. Like he probably been gone for like 4 years. It's not like that. You just was on the end of it, and now it's just stopping. That's how he missed that wave going to prison. It was about to stop when he went. Things was changing right then and there. He ain't see it coming. Nobody did. So he can't analyze it. But when he came home, it was totally different. And he was only going for 3 to 6. Did 4 years off of it. Damn near 4 years. No, 7 with a 3. I'm sorry. Yeah, 7 with a 3. I'm sorry. And did 3.5 off it. Maybe 4. I want to say 4. Because he ain't had that much parole. So me and him beefing because he popping up out the blue, just calling me. And this is my boy. He want this bread. And I'm telling him, bro, I gave you a couple of dollars when you came home. Let me. It's the holidays. It was around the time I told him. I remember the text. I always read it. I'm like, after I finish with this Christmas, I got you. And why you even come down here? Oh, such and such said he had some money for me, bro. Such and such said he had some bread for me, so I slid down here to grab it. I'm like, yo, son, you can't just be depending on these niggas to have it, and niggas don't be having it for him. Well, like I said, he gotta make him wait. He supposed to catch the train in 4 hours. He got to catch the next one tomorrow at this time, because when the train, when you go so far, it's on schedule. It ain't like every 3 hours. It's if you're going from Trenton to Atlanta, it's gonna be tomorrow, tonight at 8 o'clock, and then it ain't gonna be coming again, leaving again till tomorrow 8 o'clock, or probably the next day after that 8 o'clock. but it ain't like a regular local joint. And I'm trying to tell him that because I used to run up and down that road. He know that. That's where he got that from. We talking about Bebe, my little brother. That's where he got that from. Playing the role. Me. That's who. That's where he got that from. So one day, he just called me. And he was like, "Damn, you don't fuck with me no more?" That's all right. And I said, "Man, go ahead, man." I was done with him. I was aggravated. I was aggravated. Because Bebe wanted me to be the old person me and him used to be. And that's when I kind of learned I grew up. Not saying he didn't, but he didn't at that time, though. At that day, he didn't. He showed growth. A couple days since he been home, he wasn't showing growth. He was showing the same person. That's why I was getting away from him. Because I'm telling you, I'm up. I'm up at this time. I'm up. I'm up. Foreign, bands. I'm up. If all that need to be said, then you know what else I would have a lot of. Come on now. And I just wanted to get Christmas out the way. I was going to do something for Bebe. I just wanted to get Chris. He came like it's about Christmas. It's either the week before Christmas or that same week he came down there. Christmas party was on like Saturday. He came down like that Tuesday. I'm about to go somewhere and spend money. I'm about to go somewhere. I'm going on a 3 hour ride, and I'm going to be gone for a couple of days to spend money because I'm going to spend the holidays with people. So I'm going up there with money, and I'm giving them money to survive, but it ain't nothing. $80, $100, $150. Ain't really nothing. I already know his appetite, but he gotta wait till after the holidays. Then I could give him some money. Baby ain't want to hear that shit. One day, he just called. You don't fuck with me no more, son. I said, why you say that? He said, you treat me like you don't fuck with me no more. I said, bro, I fuck with you. You know that. Come on now. Knock it off. Nah, I feel like that, though. Like, you been acting. I said, nah, I grew up. I'm texting him. I grew up, baby. So what you trying to say? I said, I ain't trying to say nothing. I'm just telling you, I grew up, bro. Like, a lot of things I don't do because I just can't afford to do it no more. It's over with. I grew out of that. I'm getting money, bro. I'm telling you. And he used to get money, but like I said, he was more into the violence, just like me. But I didn't stop. I stopped trying to do the violence and was strictly money. I wanted him to transition to that same shit. I told him that. But he got paroled in Florida. There's no way he can just do what I'm doing and be around me. And I know he gonna try and escape and be around me. And that ain't gonna work. Because once he got his freedom and people know that he home, the first thing they gonna say is he around bros. They say, you know, then my shit gonna get kicked in because I already got shit going on. And things like that happen when you deal with Bebe. Because Bebe was fire. Bebe was heat. Bebe was hot. So that's just what he was. He was fire. He was heat everywhere he went. Police know who he is. Detectives know who he is. My dude was different, man. So I ain't hear from him in 2 days. Then I get a phone call that he gone. D called my phone and told me, like, son, he gone. I was like, whoa. Like, bro, gone. That was the most saddest day of my life, man. When D told me that Bayshawn had died, got killed, I ain't even asked him how. Because I didn't think he would get killed. I thought he was just like too untouchable for that. I thought he did the killing. He would always do the shooting first. I thought that. Because that's how what all he showed me. And when you show somebody something like that for a long time, that's who you are. That ain't nothing to play with. You don't second guess that. But it's always your gun ain't the only one. There's always somebody faster than you, somebody quicker on the draw. Somebody already got their shit out. Baby lived by what he died by, which was the gun. If Baby would have analyzed and knew that if he was going to carry that same behavior down there, he should have known he would have to keep it on him. When you're dealing with them boys in the South, there ain't no such thing as you can't be on your New York shit, on your North Jersey shit. I'll be right back. Stay right there. I'm gonna come shoot the whole motherfucking place up. Anybody out here getting shot, you and your Casanova shit. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody getting shot. You just do that. That's up north. That's New York shit. Be here when I get back. In the South, it ain't none of that. Them niggas got it on them. So if you read the news article I'm gonna post up on my thing, you'll see Bebe left and returned back with a gun. Them niggas already had guns in there inside the casino. So when I found out Bebe lost his life inside a casino, that he got killed inside the casino, I was hurt like a motherfucker. The story just getting deep. He was in there trying to kill somebody. Gun was jamming. He left and came back. It's like, bro, why would you? I was so heated. I was so mad at him. And I also was mad at myself because I'm like, damn, I should have kept my boy here with me. I was mad at his brother for denying him to get parole to the house. Faggot ass nigga. That ain't his fault. Baby was gonna lose his life as long as he kept playing with them guns. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. And I ain't no diss or nothing to my boy. That's just real shit. I just want you guys to understand that when you live by the gun, you die by the gun, bro. Nobody is excluded. Everybody is involved for that. It falls under that with everybody. If you pick up a gun and you keep playing with them, you're gonna die by a gun. Then find out somebody just returned. Somebody else was in there shooting at him like a security guard shot my boy down, killed my boy, man. No good ass motherfucker. Nobody in the street, man. Took down Bayshawn Leary, Baby, Shine homie, my Muslim brother, my confidant, my co-defendant. Me and Baby really co-defendants. We got charges together. I think like 3. They may be municipal, but we got charges together. It's really my co-defendant. I can't really say what Bebe was supposed to do and what he wasn't supposed to do. Because everybody has their life to live. All I could do is pray that he's in a safe place, man. Allah's keeping him at ease. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man, and rocking with me as I explain my story of Bayshawn Leary, aka Bayshine, aka Bebe. Rest in peace, my boy. We miss you. We love you. I wish you was here, my nigga. Assalamu alaikum. I wish you was here, my nigga. Lord knows. I appreciate your time, man.